Pueblo Chieftain, Sunday, January 20, 2013. Anthony Mestis reports, the always late but great Bobby Montoya, a revered Pueblo jazz guitarist of legendary skill, died Thursday after a long battle with type 2 diabetes. Montoya, who has been a regular in Pueblo nightclub scene since the 1980s, was 58.
Qué linda está la mañana en que vengo a saludarte. Venimos todos con gusto y placer a felicitarte. El día en que tú naciste, nacieron todas las flores, y en la fila del bautismo cantaron los ruiseñores. En las estrellas del cielo quisiera taparte dos, una para salvarte y otra para decirte adiós. Y a la vez, Dios mío, es lo que pido de ti. Dame la fuerza para vivir un día a la vez. Inseparable. Right now, he would more than likely say, thank you, sister, for sitting up with me all night when I was sick. Thank you for sitting in the car with me until I had the energy to get out and walk into the house after a hard day of dialysis. Thank you so much.
Back then, I'd get down, you know, I mean, I'd get in front of the mirror and I'd be there playing and stuff, thinking I was Stevie Wonder. Well, anyway, I remember doing it one time, and all of a sudden, bam, the door popped open, and I'm looking up like that. Bobby's standing there, and he goes, what are you doing? I told him, nothing. You know, because I was shaking, I was doing it all. And he goes, no, play that again. And he comes and he tells me, play that again. And so I start playing it. You know, Bobby puts the needle on me.
God has chosen Bobby. Whatever befell him in a vale of tears, Bobby knew God had chosen him. If Bobby still required greater comfort, he remembered that he had the Son of Man with him in the furnace. In that silent chamber of his, there sat by his side the one whom he had not seen yet, but the one he loved. And even so, when he did not know, God made all his bed in his affliction and smoothed his pillow for him.
When I told him about Bobby, when I mentioned about Bobby, I told him Bob is probably one of the best guitar players you'll ever hear in your life. And because he played with Eric Clapton and George Benson, he looked at me like, you know, well, who is he? And why don't I know of him? I said, because he's just like the rest of the Pueblo musicians. They stay there, and some of the best talent that you'll ever hear in your life.
In 1986, I ended up quit drinking, you know. And I really thank Bobby for that, because I told him that for Christmas. I stopped and seen him for Christmas. His mother and his family let me talk to him. I said, Bobby, did you know that those praying hands of yours helped me, you know? I only had one relapse, and I told him I'd been sober like 25 years and 4 months. And I thanked him.
Further, you're really amazing. Just an amazing guy. I am honored to play at his funeral, at the service.
Montoya first picked up the guitar at 8 years of age and studied under the jazz great Johnny Smith, who retired to Colorado Springs. He also taught guitar lessons, and his mother said he cherished the accomplishments of his students. At 14, Montoya won the Benny Goodman Award for Best Young Jazz Guitarist in the country, beating out musicians much older and more experienced.
Yes, was the faithful lightning of his terrible sword. His glory, glory, hallelujah. His marching. So he guides me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. And yea, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow, yo soy un alma sin dueño, a mí no me falta nada, para mí la vida es un sueño. Yo lloro cuando lo quiero, no miento, soy muy sincero. Soy como las gaviotas, volando de puerto en puerto. Yo sé que la vida es corta y al fin que también la dejo. Everybody, el día en que yo me muera, no voy a llevarme nada. Hay que darle justo al gusto, la vida pronto se acaba, lo que pasó en este mundo no hace recuerdo que era, ya muerto voy a llevarme, no más un puño de tierra.
Teach him to play a song. So one morning he woke me up. I was staying at a little motel on Lake Avenue because I used to play at a little club called Quickies. And his dad woke me up with Bobby, and there they were. He had his guitar, and he wanted me to teach him that song, Honky Tonk. So I stayed there all morning teaching him that song, note for note. And ever since then, he always would talk about me to everybody he ever came in contact with, and I was one that inspired him a lot. But he's had the talent, so I didn't really show him much. He just had the talent.
Is on here, and there's a part that Bobby did with a song called Honky Tonk. And what it is, he does the and Robert and I go, come on and do the honky tonk. So that was always something that Robert, Bobby, and I always felt a close bond with all of us. Because believe it or not, that was one of the first songs that Bobby learned from a certain guitar player that we met here today.
Little honky tonk here for everybody. Little thing we can say, the drunker you get, the better we sound, so keep on drinking, huh? Once again from Denver, Colorado, Mr. Bobby Montoya.
According to the Pueblo chieftain, Bobby told a reporter that he had played for 50 years and still had the urge to jam. "I'm feeling ill, but I am trusting the good Lord. He helps me get through all of this, but I miss playing, man," he said. "I've traveled across the country with a lot of bands, mostly out of Denver, but I always came back to Pueblo."